Hey guys, Mason here, coming at you with my first official road trip on my 2022 BMW 1250 GS. I saw online that a local rider posted his trip to a registered historical site in Spanish Fort, Texas. I chose this location for a few reasons, with the first one pictured here, the old Hudson Hunters supply store. Second this is the city where the location where Herman Justin also had his first Justin Boots store. Justin's official website even confirms it, stating he was trained in Gainesville, then soon after moving to Spanish Fort in 1879, where he made quality boots for hard-working cowboys.
Well, if the boot fits.
Say that again.
If the boot fits.
Okay, cowboy.
Okay, so enough of that. It's about 2 hours from where I live, so time to hit the road. My bike is a big chonker, and so I kind of have to back it up slowly out of the garage here. And we're off! Road trip we go! It's about 80 degrees outside and cloudy, a bit windy for my taste, but that combined with highway speeds is keeping me nice and cool. And here's me passing through the city of Prosper, which you have to be quite prosperous to afford to live in all those brand new houses. From there, heading out towards Gainesville was quite beautiful, seeing the sunset and the countryside. There weren't too many cars out and about for a Friday evening. I was able to clear my head completely with the sound of the wind and the distinct hum of the BMW's Boxer engine. After making it to Gainesville, which is halfway to my destination, you absolutely cannot continue without stopping at the QT. Because the Bimmer needs gasoline and I need carbohydrates. Oh, chicken bacon ranch flatbread. Beard check. Stomach full check. Fun check. Alright, time to make like a baby and head out of here. Final stretch to my destination, just 47 more miles of nearly empty country highway to get there. And would you please admire the windmills? Would you? When I passed through St. Joe, I didn't want to spend too long, but it is a cute little town with a nice square in it. I stopped off and grabbed a few pictures. And in this picture, I imagine my motorcycle as a horse that's tied to a hitch. There was a vintage-looking gun shop decorated with old guns in the windows, and I knew my dad would love to see it. Like, really love to see it.
Guns. Lots of guns.
The entirety of my last 15 minutes leading up to my arrival renewed my sense of adventure, as I was the only vehicle that I could see and hear. As I arrived, I was a bit underwhelmed that the surrounding area and city had almost nothing in it. The two visible buildings from pictures online were truly the bulk of the experience. Still quite cool to see the store up close and personal. I decided to park my bike right out in front of it to get some pictures here. I still can't help myself but geek out over the mesmerizing tractor-like purr of the GS motor. The town peaked in the 1870s as a stop for cowboys driving cattle up the Chisholm Trail to the railroad in Kansas. The land just north of here in Oklahoma was prone to Indian attacks, so this was the last stop to load up on supplies before entering unsafe territory. There were hotels, a bakery shop, newspapers, schools, churches, and even a chili parlor. Why does that not still exist today, or is that Wendy's? I don't know. Anyway, the population peaked at 600, then rapidly declined in 1900 when a railroad was built to the south, making the Chisholm Trail obsolete. More recently, in the past few decades, new technology in farming and oil production has forced many of the last residents to seek work elsewhere. Spanish Fort and its remaining residents are an echo of their frontier past. And that's enough history for me. Time to have a cookie. I do love carbs. Well, I think I've had enough fun. Time to head home. Funny how sometimes the journey is more fun than the destination. It was starting to get dark, but man, that sunset's gorgeous. A sunset so nice you have to look twice. Okay, so I don't know if you've been the only car driving in the country at night, because if you have not, it gets surprisingly dark. Even my new LEDs still is very dark. To prove a point, I use my brights here, and it makes it a little better, but you can tell from the camera view that not by much. The rest of the ride home is just heading back in the dark, so nothing special to see. Mason signing off. Until next time.